If I wanted more money, I'd be making mukbangs, honey.
You are a disrespectful piece of...
Bedbound, Susie. What?
We were singing two different songs, weren't we?
I just made up a song.
Oh, that's something. I don't think we were singing the same song.
Bedbound, Susie. I don't know. So my biggest time of being bedbound, 2018, is when it was at its peak.
Now that you have lost some weight and you talk a lot about 2019 being the hardest year, can you tell us some things that you haven't told us before? And the reason why I'm mentioning this is because in 2018, I couldn't shower at all. There was a large portion of 2019, if not the whole 2019, where I literally couldn't shower.
God, wow. What the fuck? I don't know if it's the lighting or what. I'm feeling so repulsed right now. I've been requested where Becky films me stepping on the scale, so I just want to show, for me to like hold on to something, I have to like reach over a lot like this, so I won't be like, I know there's rumors of me holding on to things and whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna turn on the scale. You just tap it like so. I'm gonna try not to show my feet because I don't like it. I'm gonna step on. Step on, fully clothed, which kind of sucks, but I like to step on naked. All right, show the scale until it stops. I'm shaking. Ugh. All right, 551.
Yeah.
I was shaking because like usually look down.
Wait, it's blurry. It's
Really blurry.
yeah, it keeps blurring.
Like, as you can see, like, I stand with my feet apart, so when I'm standing on the scale like this, I'm like quivering. I'm like, I'm actually down weight, which is really shocking.
64.2 pounds.
I'm gonna step off. And that was the weigh-in that you guys have been wanting so bad. I told you I've been staying the same. That's better than gaining, but I do know that I need to lose weight. Of this year, the beginning, where I was 560 pounds. And I want to show you guys, actually I did these side shots right before I decided to edit this. You guys will see them here in a minute because this one's from January. But a lot of people are saying how, you know, I'm almost 600 pounds. There we go. That's from today. And I just want to prove, I don't know if this really proves anything, but I'm not. I have maintained the same weight pretty much, besides, you know, there was a moment where I did gain about 12.4 pounds because the highest I've ever been is 572.4, which is 12.4 pounds higher than 560, obviously. I don't know. I guess all I'm trying to say is, like, there are people out there, a lot of people, who are convinced I'm over 600 pounds. Oh, look at that. Outfit of the day. So I'm actually about to do some steps, and I wanted to show, can you guys even see my face? For the people out there who are my size, I do a lot of this action, stepping in place. You guys are about to learn. I get out of breath rather quickly, but I'm gonna do a little bit of walking. When I do my walking, I like to have a little bit of fun and add some, you know, side steps in. Every little movement counts, especially when you are my size. So, tiny little stairs right here. I noticed some people that's like nothing. But for me, I used to kind of have a hard time stepping up on them. So let's see if I've gotten any better. Oh wow, a lot better actually. Proud of myself for the tiny little changes, yes. Forget that I'm filming it, but I kind of want to do like a what I ate today video. So the first thing, my first meal, I was gonna cook something, but I think I'm gonna keep it simple and I'm gonna have a pre-made salad. So I have a few different kinds. Caesar, Dijon, spinach Dijon, which I might actually go for this one because it sounds the best. Spinach Dijon has spinach, hard cooked eggs, Monterey Jack and Colby cheese, crispy chow mein noodles. Didn't even notice that. Dried cranberries, almonds with a sweet onion Dijon vinaigrette. Awesome. Going down.
So that's what movie last night with the elevators.
Turning doors. So.
Oh, you're blurry. There we go.
I'm blurry?
Yeah, you're good now.
Oh. What am I doing?
Zumba.
That's a Zumba. Zumba's like. Zumba's
You look like
great.
you were trying to.
You're like, yeah, let's give you guys 5 more steps.
Oh my God, you're doing good.
What?
You were doing good. Keep going.
What? Come on. Let's do it. Get it. Break it down.
You were doing good.
What? Struggle. I didn't fall asleep till noon. I know a lot of people are like, what did you say? I didn't sleep the whole night and I fell asleep at noon. And I didn't wake up until 5 p.m. I hated it so bad. I hated waking up. I wanted to just keep sleeping. But I slept pretty much my whole day away. So I'm going through this like stage where I really need to figure out a sleeping schedule and I need to figure out how to make one. So on top of that, actually yesterday I noticed that my lymph node on this side is like really hurting. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I'm sorry. Lymph node, either way, it's not feeling really good. To you guys about my leg situation. I don't know if it has anything to do with my calf pain or if it's something completely different, but I am experiencing in the same leg some more pain, but higher up. I wasn't really going to talk about this, but I felt like maybe you guys should know. It's really hard for me to do anything that involves me moving my leg. I don't know what's going on. The pain is kind of near my hip and it goes to my thigh, to my knee, kind of like a, I don't know how to pronounce it, like a bursitis. I never know how to pronounce that word, so correct me if I'm wrong, please. So I don't know what's going on, so I'm actually going to be scheduling an appointment for a completely different doctor. I want to go for a second opinion because I don't know what's going on and I am very worried. Like I said, I don't know if it has anything to do with, you know, what I've been struggling with the last few months. I don't know if I could have twisted something because how I get out of the car, I do this like twisty little manner type deal with the very leg that hurts. So I don't know if I pulled something, twisted something, anything could have happened. So yeah, I'm gonna be making an appointment very soon. 20 minutes ago, I just got really cold with shivers, a little bit of nausea. Like I'm freezing right now. I was sitting on the floor and the floor is like super cold because we have like, what is it, hardwood floors? So I don't know if it's because the floor was cold, but I'm like freezing.
and I'm a little nervous, so I'm just hoping I'm not like getting sick or whatever, but I would say keep me in your thoughts, but this video won't be up. So I'm just gonna sit in my room for a bit and try to get as warm as possible. I did take my temperature, but it was only 96.6, which doesn't really make sense because isn't that like low? I don't know, but I'll keep you guys updated. So it's 8:19. I have a heating pad on my lap to help. I took my temperature again, 99.9. It's supposed to snow tonight, but I think if my temperature, sorry for all the pills on my blanket, but if my temperature gets to 102, I think I'm gonna have to go to the ER because it's like, could be anything. Flu, strep throat. I've been having pain in my back, which I talked about last vlog. Like, I just don't know, so.
And it's been exactly a week since I went outside. 95% of the time, I spend it in my bedroom, on my bed. My last video, a lot of people were questioning if that was a audition tape, and I am just here to say that no, it wasn't. The casting call interview that I had is already over with. They contacted me, I didn't contact them, so it was a pretty easy process. Vlogs last night, I kind of went down a spiral of watching older videos, and I was watching my January ones, and Becky and I were doing weight loss videos. I was cooking every meal for us, and I weighed 469.4. I was doing so good. I lost almost 30 pounds in 1 month, and I was feeling amazing. Becky was also doing really, really good, and we want to get back to that. A lot of people are asking where my Fitbit is. It is right here. It's actually currently fully charged. I just feel like, what's the point of wearing that if I spend most of my time in my bed? I don't want pity, and I don't want people to feel bad for me. I just want people to hear my story and see what I'm currently going through. There's a lot of people out there making fun of me and making fun of what I'm currently going through. There's also a lot of people who keep telling me I should take a break from being online. I actually highly disagree.
Look how dry my lips are. I've been trying to drink a lot of water though, but my temperature slowly rose even though I took NyQuil, and my temperature got up to 103.1, which, like, my brain like felt drunk. It's so weird. So I came here and they took my blood. I peed for them. They swab my nose. So hopefully we can get this figured out because I feel horrible. So we've been back home for about 9 hours now, and I slept. I'm not really going to talk about my diagnosis. Let's just say I'm going to heal with medicine, hopefully. It's not the flu or anything like that, which is kind of bittersweet. I almost wish it was the flu, but it's okay. Right now I'm having some chicken noodle soup with a lot of pepper because it's like the best way to have it. I feel absolutely miserable. I haven't even changed my clothes because I don't even have like any energy whatsoever. We downloaded, was it called Disney Plus? It actually came out today. So we've been watching that, and it's just kind of like, I just feel, but my plan was to vlog. I wasn't expecting this to happen. My lips are still super dry, indicates dehydration, even though I am drinking so much water. I don't even know how much more I need to drink to not become dehydrated. I look like an actual crazy person, but the beautiful snow. But I'm actually back, or going back to the ER. Something else came up. Like I said, I don't know if I want to talk about it, so just hoping for the best. Vlog, I think it's been about 40 minutes, and I'm just doing some mandala, just a little bit of coloring, because I kind of want to document this. I've doubled my dosage of my mood stabilizer. I think today is day 5, and I don't know what just came over me. I still kind of feel it, and it's a little terrifying. I don't know if it's from the medicine or what it is, but I do want to document this. I felt like this rush of anxiety go through me. It was very faint, but I started to become numb. Not like physically numb, but mentally numb towards everything and everyone. And I was sitting here and I was just like, I felt like I didn't care for anyone. At Lowe's,
Becky's going in there to get some dark shades.
Dark shades.
Why is that, babe?
Because the sun comes up at like 6 o'clock in the morning and is right in my face until 8:30.
Until 8:30, she says.
So I'll be back.
All right, I'll be here.
Really close to my face, by the way.
I love you, babe. Be safe. And she's out. And bam, just like that, 1 second later, she is back. Rodriguez, girl, ... You're eating enough salad for 5 people. If you want to lose weight, you need to cut your portion sizes down. Okay, so
I disagree.
I do disagree. When you're my size and you're counting calories, you do get a little bit more calories than the average person. Like if you're 190 pounds and you're trying to lose weight, like obviously you're gonna get less calories than me. It's not about the portions. To me, it's about the calories. That salad I was eating in that video is about 500 calories, which is really good for a meal. I'd rather have 500 calories worth of a delicious salad that not only gives me energy, but it just makes me feel better throughout the day. And to me, it keeps me fuller longer than anything else, than having 500 calories worth of salad, but also like something else on the side. Because if I was to just have one portion of the salad, it's like 100 and something calories. And that would not keep me like thriving throughout the day. So trust me, it's okay. It's like literally about the calories. It's just crazy that like people see me eating like a big portion of salad that's really low calorie and they still tell me to like eat less of it. It's so crazy to me because
That was a lot of fun. I couldn't play for long, but I still played, you know. I have to look at those victories where I'm like, I still got up and did it, you know. Even if after standing there for a couple minutes hurt, I still did it. Even though I was winded, I still did it. You know, I didn't play half as long as Eric and Becky did, but it was still fun and I enjoyed it, you know. And then we had dinner together while watching Will and Grace. So I reached my goal. I did walk for the 2 minutes. I walked for 2 minutes and 2 seconds. So after I was done with that, trying to catch my breath, I actually have this little notebook that I keep track of all my little exercises in. It's very small, got it from Walmart. It says, remember why you started. So I wrote down my time so I can remember my time for the next day.
so this is my goal, which is scary. So I want to reach, I'm left-handed, so you guys can't really see me writing, sorry. I want to reach 400 pounds. Looks like I'm about to play the violin or something. So on day 1, I was 560 pounds. I need to figure out like a better setup for this whole situation because your girl can't hold a big whiteboard like so. So I need to like put it up on the wall somewhere and just make this whole video idea that I had in mind come out a little bit better. But twice, 2 days in a row, well, it's actually technically 2 nights in a row. I don't fall, you guys. I never, ever fall. It's just not something that happens to me. I wouldn't really consider myself a clumsy person either. So the fact that this has happened twice in a row scares me a little bit, and I kind of just want to talk about the situation. And as you guys know, I am over 500 pounds. So a person who's 500 pounds falling, you know, what does that feel like? What goes through my mind? How does my body feel afterwards? Am I okay? Can I walk? What even happened? So I wear flats every time I leave the house, and something really weird, I don't know if anyone else experiences this, but after I wear flats and I take them off, the bottom of my feet are like baby butt soft. I don't know what it is. They're not sweaty or anything like that. Like, that's weird. But they're like soft, kind of like the softness of a really soft pair of socks or something. And our floor, we don't have any carpet at all. And so we had just gotten home from somewhere and I was sitting on my bed, which is on the floor. I prefer my bed on the floor. I'm able to get up fine. That's not, you know, the issue here, but I had just taken off my flats. So the bottom of my feet were super soft. I don't understand why this happens. It's so weird, but I had to go to the bathroom. So I was getting up off the bed, and to get up off the bed, I do this little like turny bit, and I get up by using like the strength in my feet, and my feet slipped from under me and I landed on my left knee. It terrified me. So we're just waiting for them to get our car. Does he think that's our car?
I hope not.
Bad day yesterday, lots of crying, a lot of personal stuff, but you know, I kept saying to myself, oh my god, maybe I just shouldn't vlog and I should just fail the 100 days of uploading. But then I was like, actually no, I'm gonna do this even though I don't want to today. So that kind of explains that whole thing, because a lot of people are like being really rude about it. Hey guys, so it's been hours and hours since I last updated you, and I'm having another just I'm going through some stuff. I feel like the world currently right now, my world, my little world, is completely just like falling apart. Please don't start doing like assumptions right now. None of us need it. But I am going to be posting this on Instagram.
567.4 pounds.
Woo, woo! So as you can see, in 2 days, I am down 5 pounds. I don't know. I am just really, really proud of myself. Oh my god, okay.
I bathed in bed. That's so hard to say. Whew, okay, so I'm sharing this because I'm proud of how far I've come. And I don't know who's watching me right now, but if you're bathing in bed, or if you can only shower for a couple minutes because it hurts to stand, things can change.
When I stayed in the bed most of the time, my leg was hurting really bad. I, like, had no idea what was causing it. And that is when it was literally at its peak. 2019 is when it slowly stopped because my leg wasn't hurting as bad. And during that time when my leg stopped hurting, that is when my lymphedema got really bad. And it just started growing more and more, which made me not want to leave the house. I didn't want to do anything because I was so embarrassed. And it's like, I'm just to the point where I have to accept it, because lymphedema is not something that it can go away. It can get smaller with weight loss, and that's a big pivotal moment where I'm really focusing on that. So once my legs started feeling better, my lymphedema was growing, I still did not have any stamina. You guys saw that for yourself because I documented a lot of walking in 2019. You guys saw that. So that is when I was trying to work on my mobility, which I'm sure you guys noticed. And it was towards the end of 2019, obviously, where it started to get better because I started to work harder at it. So why I say that I'm bedbound now, it's because all of this has been a process. It's a process that I have went through behind closed doors. I also want to explain the reason why I'm calling it bedbound now is because in actuality, probably down to the definition, I was bedbound. At the time, I didn't think I was because the delusion, whatever, but I was. So
the first thing is, which this has been on my mind lately actually, because in bed now, like I'm rolling around, I'm plopping, jumping, like I'm just like, I feel like a completely different person. It is so weird. And I know I'm down only like 80 plus pounds, but it feels like I'm down a couple hundred. And I know a lot of people are like, how come you act like you've lost so much weight when you haven't? It's just how it feels. It's literally how it feels. It's so very non-scale victory. Like, okay, yeah, cool. I'm down over 80 pounds, which feels fucking amazing, but it feels like I'm down like 300. Like, it is so weird. I can't quite explain it. I'm living for it though, and it excites me to lose more. But anyways, okay, back to what I was saying. So I'm like flopping around in bed. I'm doing the do. Like, I'm a normal person in bed. Like, I'm sleeping on my side. I'm sleeping on my back. I'm rolling around like a damn basketball, okay? But at my heaviest, I could not roll onto my side at all. I just couldn't. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, like fat as fuck, hi, but I don't understand why it was so difficult. Like, I literally couldn't do it. So I was always sleeping sitting up, which now I sleep in every which way, besides on my stomach, preferably on my back, of course, propped up a little bit. But it's like, I can't even imagine being that person anymore. Like, it's so weird. So the other thing, which I'm very, 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 very nervous about sharing, because I know who's watching, some horrible people, and I'm never gonna live this down, but I'm sharing this because not only am I proud of how far I've come in the middle of all my trolling. Okay, yes, I troll. Whatever, Trolland has entered the chat. Trolling is fucking fun, okay? Like, I am obsessed with being the troll queen. Like, literal Trolland entered the chat. But in the middle of all that, I am making progress in areas that you guys can't see, areas that I don't talk to you guys about. So now that we're here, I shower every single day. I honestly love showering. I love feeling the water just run down over me. I love singing in the shower. Singing in the shower. And the fact that I can sing in the shower, let alone sing Skyscraper by Demi Lovato and like not be out of breath while hitting those high ass notes, just goes to show like, wow, okay, you're doing your thing, Amberlynn. So being able to do that with literally no issue, like I'm able to clean my body with no issue, I'm able to stand with no issue, like I'm just like a normal person in the shower, besides like I'm fat and all. But I know people think that like I don't shower like a normal person, but I promise you, I literally do.
Open. So I put, as you guys know, I'm doing 100 days of uploading. I'm in the 80s now, and I'm very proud of that. The video I uploaded yesterday didn't go over very well because I was having a hard, painful, personal day. Normally I would have given up on vlogging and not have filmed, but I sucked it up and tried to do my best, but people were very upset with the lack of content I uploaded. I'm having another hard day where I mentally feel handicapped from happiness, motivation, or anything other than pain and sorrow. Again, this is all personal, and I would not like to talk about it right now. My question is, do I upload 3-minute vlogs with no content, or do I take a break? I want it to be up to you, not me. And if you guys can see it, I put upload still, don't upload. So I'm about to post that right now, and I will let you guys know kind of like the outcome. No matter what, I am going to be uploading this vlog, but this is just for future reference. I just don't know what to do, and I really don't want to leave anyone hanging. I want people to decide this for me. I want my viewers to decide this for me. Do you guys want to see lack thereof of content, or would you guys rather me just not upload at all? Because I mean, whatever you guys choose will be up to you. Again, like, I'm just not doing very well right now, so I'm adding it to my story. I literally just added it right now. So it's actually 11:04 p.m. currently. Okay, it just changed to 11:05. Do you guys love my wallpaper? Like, seriously, I'm there for it. Okay, you guys, so it has been an hour. I'm about to go check and see what you guys said. 71% said still upload. I have to admit, I'm a wee bit shocked. 71%, 29% said don't upload. So normally, usually when I send something off like that, I will get DMs. So I'm gonna click some. This one says do what's best for you. I'm not gonna read like the whole thing because it's super long. You're so close to reaching your goal. Sometimes we have to break our own cycle of sadness and sorrow. Then someone said take a good break. It's always very like split, but according to the poll. Someone said never give up on your goals. Keep pushing through even when times are tough. Love you, Amber. Aww. Please put your mental health first. Yeah, see, it's very split, but I'm just gonna go off the poll. And so I just want to say for the next few videos, might be a little not good, like whatever. This is kind of just life right now. And I think coming up, Becky and I might be having to stay at her family's for a little bit, and I won't be able to upload. So I'm hoping that's after the 100 days of uploading. I'm actually gonna look real quick because I need to see what day it is. Hold on. So yeah, so that's why there will be more mukbangs in the future. And I know I do not do it for
any other like creepy reason other than just the fact that I enjoy filming them and I enjoy watching them, and I know a lot of people also enjoy watching them. So yeah, oh yeah, last night was the first episode of the new American Horror. Got for me yesterday was a mukbang. I figured we'd do another.